Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel On the Hook Crochet with Jeanne. And this is where we talk about wearable crochet style. So let's find out what's been on the hook. Well, you could probably tell I am finished with my Vita Lana, which is this kind of yarn that we got that we received in our KnitCrate box last month, or actually it's this month. And I received the Tiger Lily color, which I dearly love. It's quite lovely. And I started out making a fortune shawlette with it and changed my mind. After I had done about this much, I realized that I wasn't going to use very much of the yarn, and I don't like making two things out of the exact same yarn. So I frogged it all out, and I started the Fire and Ice shawl, which is this one. I've already talked about this. I made the Green-Eyed Lady shawl in this particular pattern. This is by Underground Crafter. It's quite wonderful. It's very easy, and it uses plenty of yarn. And I made it as shown in the pattern. So I had just a little bit of the yarn left over, maybe 20 yards, if that much. So it used over 500 yards, but it's a substantial shawl. It's probably something I would wear in the fall. It'd have to be pretty chilly to wear it in the summertime, and I'll tell you why. This particular yarn is, of course, it's 48% wool, but it's also 28% alpaca, which is wool as well, and then 32% cotton. And it's a DK weight, which is the same as the green yarn I made the Green-Eyed Lady out of, but that yarn was wool and then nylon, I think 20% nylon, and really made the scarf lightweight and smooth. This scarf is not smooth, it's soft, and I can certainly wear it. And it would probably be an easier wear around a turtleneck, because, you know, like a white turtleneck or a printed turtleneck or something with this color in it, because it's a little tiny bit scratchy. I'll tell you though, I love the color, and when I started working on it, I realized that it reminded me of the stone-washed Jimmy Beans colors that were sent out a few months ago. I think Summer of Summer's Tips and Stitches was talking about the stone-washed look. And after I crocheted this for a while, I realized that that's the look that it is. And I'm going to take it off and show it to you up close because it's a substantial shawl. It's quite large. But so was the Green-Eyed Lady. It's also got the stripe down the middle here of the solid color rose that I really, really like. And I made it exactly the same way with the picot edging along the edge, which gives it a very nice look. It's not too lacy, and it's a very even look around. It doesn't detract from the look of the scarf, which I really like. This turned out very beautifully. But if you look at it, it does look like a stone-washed look. There's no variegation in the colors like there was in the Green-Eyed Lady yarn. This is more of a solid color with a little edge to it, I guess I could say. But it's more of a stone-washed look. So you're going to find that the scarf is not as loud, but it is also not as exciting. So you can look at it either way. I really like it though. I think it turned out very nice. And there's a look at the tail of it. And of course it has those rounded ends on the tail, which I really like too. I think that's a nice look. It's a clean look. It's not coming to a point. So I really like that. Anyway, I wanted to show you this because I finished it and I'm putting her to bed. And I probably won't wear this again until maybe early fall because it's just a little bit warm. I've been wearing it around this morning and it is warm. Unlike the Green-Eyed Lady, which I didn't get warm in that at all. I don't know why. It must just be that this has more wool in it, or it's just a different kind of yarn altogether. So I'm going to put that aside for now. And a couple of you have asked some questions, and I want to answer those questions. First of all, my grand piano in the back, it's a baby grand. I do play the piano. I haven't played a whole lot in the last year because I've been busy doing other things, and of course I have a business, so I don't have a lot of time to play. So I play for my own enjoyment, and that's why it's sitting back there. I love to look at it. I bought it with my own money. I just thought it was a beautiful instrument, and I'd always wanted one. I used to play on spinnets, which are the small pianos that you push up against the wall, and I had one for many years, and I decided I just really wanted something beautiful to look at, and it is beautiful. And then over here on the other side is my harp, and I don't play a whole lot on my harp. I do play it, and I play for my own enjoyment as well, and I am in a harp ensemble, and we're kind of taking a break right now, so that's probably a good thing since I've got this YouTube channel, and I have a business, and so I'm very, 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 very busy. So those are the answers to those two questions. I've had a lot of people ask about that, but I thought they were a pretty backdrop. They're just in my office. I've got a large office, and so I'm able to have all my hobbies in here. I've got all my yarn over there, my projects. I have bookshelves with books. I have musical instruments. I have file cabinets. I have my computer. So this is just the room that I hang out in all the time. I'm here all the time. So I just wanted to answer those two questions. And someone else asked me, what do you do with your scarves after you make them? And I said, well, I wear them. And let me show you. We had a family member who passed to his reward this weekend, and the funeral is tomorrow, and the visitation and all that. So I needed two outfits to wear to these events. And the first outfit, I'm actually going to wear scarves to both. And I'll show you how I'm going to do it. To the funeral, I will wear a black dress, which I always do. I think that is just very proper to do. And it's a tradition. I know a lot of people don't do it anymore, but I do. I always wear a black dress or skirt and top with some color in it. There's always color, but I really prefer to wear black to a funeral because I think it's a very serious color, very formal color. So what I do is I have a black dress that I wear. It's just a knit dress. It's not anything fancy. It has 3/4 sleeves in it so that if it's cold in the funeral home, I don't get cold. And then I always put a scarf on, and I have this purple scarf that I made from the Crochet Surprise box, and I'll probably wear it like this. I make a little collar out of it, and I just let it hang down in the front to have some color on my dress. I don't have to be all in black, but I do think that a black dress is appropriate. And then I might wear it as a bib in the front. It just depends on how I feel that hour when I put it on, but it would look like this in the front. And just a gorgeous, I love this Crochet Surprise box. I can't think of the name of the scarf, I apologize, but I didn't make the whole scarf. I think I left probably a couple of inches off of it because I didn't want that much scarf, and so I stopped there. But it turned out to be very beautiful, and the colors are just magnificent. It's a wrap yarn by Red Heart, and I don't know the colorway. I'll put it down in the description box for you. But this is how I would wear my dress to the funeral, and always wear something crocheted with it because crochet is gorgeous and beautiful. Now, to the visitation, I will wear a long black skirt, not long, but below the knee. I like that. I like that look. I think it's very modest and very appropriate. And then I'll wear a green, kind of a tunic top, and I'll be wearing my Serenity Garden by Deborah Norville crocheted scarf with this. And look at how much more special it looks. I could just wear it, you know, without a scarf. It's just got a scoop neck on it. But what a difference that makes. It's just so beautiful. And I can wear it either in the front like the bib, which I probably will actually, or I can wear it the other way and tie it in the front. I've worn it both ways, just here and there, and I like it this way. I just think the detail on that is so beautiful. I just really love it, and it just adds so much to an outfit. So that's what I'll be doing for those two events today and tomorrow. And I know y'all have asked me some questions about what I do with my scarves, and that's two examples right there. And I actually wear my red scarf that I made out of the tape yarn, and that's one of my videos. I wear it quite often with black too, but I thought that was a little too sassy for a funeral. So I thought I would wear the purple and the green. So join me next time to find out what's on the hook.